With the 7th pick in the 2026 WNBA draft and their first ever pick, the Portland Fire select.
Well, who's it going to be? Now at 6, with just weeks until their home opener, the Portland Fire's roster is growing. Who they selected in last night's WNBA draft ahead in a live report.
And investigators are hoping that you can help identify a person of interest often seen in the area of a local recovery center that burned down over the weekend, now being investigated as arson. The latest on that investigation coming up. Plus,
they learned how to tap a screen and how to put things into a cart before they could walk.
Well, how much do you talk to your kids about money? We'll take a deep dive into why more parents are having open conversations about finances with their children as your news at sunrise starts right now.
good morning, and thank you for joining us on your Tuesday. I'm China Green.
And I'm Matthew Herchick. Glad to have you with us. Rod Hill and Chris McGinnis standing by. So, Rod, it's a quieter morning, but it's going to pick up later on as we get into the day.
Yes. Right now we're playing the waiting game. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. We have a winter storm warning that begins at 5 p.m. this afternoon for the Cascades. Right now it's dry up there, 23 degrees at Timberline, but increasing snows in the forecast this afternoon, and then by 5 p.m. all out winter storm warning conditions are expected. It still looks like what picks up this afternoon through tomorrow night, ending early Thursday morning, could be 12 to 20 inches of snow up at the lodge. Snow level today is going to be about 4,000 feet, could be a little bit higher. So going to be touch and go travel conditions up over the high country today. Please be prepared if you're going. Tomorrow's snow level generally at 2,000 feet, but there's reason to believe we could have snow sightings as low as 1,000 feet tomorrow in the mountains of the Cascades and also up over the Coast Range. Now, we're not completely dry out there right now. We do have scattered showers pushing inland, but the steady rain is still out to sea and will be coming in once we get into the afternoon hours. So, boy, I tell you what, my clicker is just being stubborn this week. Here's some scattered showers, light stuff, Troutdale and Camas. Salem, you're at 44 degrees. There's downtown Portland, similar temperatures out the door. We'll be looking at highs this afternoon in the 50s with the steady rain arriving early afternoon. Chris?
Rod, you mentioned the Cascades. We'll take you there real quick. Government camp, 30 degrees, bare pavement for now, but as Rod mentioned, that's likely going to change here over the next 12 to 18 hours. Meanwhile, down low for the rest of us, let's take you down to Interstate 84 to the Banfield. Your 84 westbound commute out near 82nd Avenue still zipping right along, so no problems on that side of town. The trip over the Interstate Bridge looks good out of Clark County, and a quick check behind door number 2 takes us to the Sylvan Hill. Highway 26, that too in pretty good shape, guys. So far, the freeway drive is rolling right along on this Tuesday morning.
With the 7th pick in the 2026 WNBA draft and their first ever pick, the Portland Fire select Iana Martin Carrion from Spain.
Yeah, Monday was a historic day for the Portland Fire, who made their first rookie draft picks in franchise history. Now the team is another step closer to its inaugural season.
Exciting stuff. Sunrise reporter Thomas Schultz joining us live from the Moda Center this morning. Thomas, how's the team feeling after last night's draft?
Guys, as you could imagine, the team is feeling good. Iana Martin is a dream selection for the Portland Fire. She's 20 years old, but get this, she already has 3 years of pro experience playing over in Spain. Here's what team leaders had to say about her yesterday.
She can push the pace, one of the best players that can kind of read the pick and roll and break down, defense. She can stretch the floor, get to the hoop. So we thought she was just an amazing kind of fit for what our coaches wanted to do.
But here's the thing, Martin isn't coming to Portland right away. In a conversation with the team, she said she preferred to take the summer off for her body and for her mental health. She also wants to focus on a run with her national team in the World Cup. In the second round, the Fire selected Frieda Buhner from Germany. The 21-year-old was a member of the German national team back in 2024. She played in Spain last year as well. And the third player Portland got was Sarah Williams from the Blue Blood Yukon Huskies. Portland made a trade with the Connecticut Sun to grab Williams. The 6'4" forward played her first 3 years of college ball at Wisconsin before transferring to the powerhouse Huskies. In her last year as a Badger, Williams averaged 19 points and almost 10 boards. So the Fire filling a lot of holes on their roster yesterday, grabbing a guard, a sharpshooter, and a big rookie draft for their inaugural season. Guys, coming up, not just the team is excited, fans are too. We spoke to them yesterday. We'll share what they have to say about the upcoming season in the next half hour. Guys.
Our Thomas Schultz reporting live from Moto Center this morning. Thank you, Thomas. From good fire to bad fire, investigators say this fire at a nearly completed addiction recovery campus was arson. And now they're hoping that you can help them identify a person of interest. Officials say that he is believed to frequent the area from Northeast Gleason to Burnside and 102nd to I-205. We spoke with a security guard for a nearby building Monday who first heard fire alarms Saturday night before he saw the flames.
The fire was so close to my property, it was triggering our alarms. I looked back behind the building because I could smell like campfire, and it looked like a setting sun back here almost, like you could see the smoke coming up over.
Investigators say that there is no evidence that this facility was targeted.
The parents of a missing 20-year-old are confirming on social media that his body has been recovered from the Willamette River. We're still waiting for the medical examiner to confirm the name, but dive teams searched for the body last week after a car crashed into the river with 4 people inside. One person survived and divers recovered 2 other bodies. The missing 20-year-old was found Sunday morning. Meanwhile, the family thanked Oregon rescue divers for finding him and bringing him home.
Now to what appears to be another police pursuit and crash in Tigard. We're told that a car crashed on 99W near 217 around 8 o'clock last night. Authorities say it all started with a pursuit out of Clackamas County. We're still working to confirm why the person was wanted, what caused the crash, and if anyone was hurt.
Multnomah County commissioners are getting new guidance on what they should and shouldn't do when it comes to the future of the Preschool for All program. Now, Preschool for All offers free school for 3- and 4-year-olds in the county, but a big issue has always been funding. Right now, it's paid for by a tax on wealthy Multnomah County residents. Commissioners talked about increasing that tax next year, but those behind a new study of the program recommend delaying that tax hike until 2029, saying the current funding structure is sustainable. The report recommends figuring out the true cost of preschool to help future budget and policy decisions. It also suggests updating projections for how many students the county will serve.
As families wrap up their taxes, some are using this time to have bigger conversations about money with their children. Reporter Michael Yoshida has a look at how parents are helping dollars make sense to Gen Alpha.
Money and family finances going from taboo topics to table talk.
Your parents are having much more transparent conversations about the family finances with kids.
Intuit's Dave Zasada says in a recent survey, 81% of U.S. parents reported current financial stresses made them realize how important it is to teach their kids about money, with 79% saying they are more transparent than their parents were with them, and 71% wanting their kids to avoid mistakes they made.
They're finding just everyday real-world examples that they can use to start conversations. That could be as simple as we're going to the grocery store and we need to talk about wants and needs.
The shift happening as a new generation is entering the conversation.
Gen Alpha is influencing billions in household spending today.
PwC's Allie Furman says this group, with the oldest entering high school and youngest still in strollers, is often criticized for how much time they spend in front of device screens. But that's missing the point and their impact.
They learned how to tap a screen and how to put things into a cart before they could walk, many of them. So commerce is as natural to them as running water is. It's just part of their flow.
Online shopping carts are becoming the new family group chat, where wants are expressed, negotiations happen, and purchases are made with or without parents.
Gen Alpha is not waiting for purchasing power. They already have it. They're already earning income, developing brand loyalty, well before high school. And they're already buying things when their parents aren't looking.
In Washington, Michael Yoshida.
I think parents should definitely have the conversation with their kids, but hot take, I feel like that should be taught in school.
I mean, it definitely should be taught in school, but
I mean,
yeah,
I haven't used the Pythagorean theorem often.
Yeah.
definitely.
I feel like that would be useful.
Well, the hot take in our household is Natasha, our beautiful daughter. This is mommy and daddy's money, honey. Not yours.
Good lesson.
Mommy and daddy's money.
Well, you were telling us earlier financial conversations you were already having with her about, Grubhub and delivery and all that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of things in life now that if you, I'm just going to say lazy. I'm lazy all the time myself, but there's a price for being lazy. There's a price for having somebody bring you something instead of getting your rumpus out the door and going and getting it yourself. All right, here's a look at our Doppler radar. We have scattered showers out there this morning. This is a day that we have the steady rain coming in. You can see it here right around 1 o'clock this afternoon, and that's going to continue to move into the area. So not a bad morning. Steady rains coming this afternoon. Temperature right now 46 degrees. Thanks to the cloud coverage, another very comfortable start to our day. Temperature is not an issue. It's 41 in Happy Valley, and that's one of the colder spots. It is 44 degrees up in Salem, and our forecast for today does call for most of the moisture to hold on this side of the Cascades. Snow will be picking up this afternoon up over the mountains, but generally out east, it's simply calling for a day that will see increasing cloud cover. Our high today, 54. Tomorrow, behind the front. The steady rain push this afternoon and tonight. Tomorrow will be scattered showers with heavy downpours and hail mixed in, and that is your update for now.